Hello. Hi, everybody. We're so back. We're back with another Slay the Princess. Finally. I made sure to do some work early so that I don't feel guilty for streaming. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, so we're gonna pick up where we left off. Last time I played, I died. And I think it's the start of chapter 2. Funny enough, like, the only thing I knew about this game was that there were time loops. But then as soon as I opened up the game and started, all of the information just left my brain. And when chapter 2 happened and I was back in the forest, I was like, huh. And then I finished streaming. And then maybe a few minutes after, I'm like, oh, because I'm in a time loop. I don't know why that information just went away. But yeah, we're going to continue. This is a love story? Okay. That's another thing? Okay. Okay, that was like another thing too. Okay. So, I read all this the first time when I started this game. And I guess I was so immersed into the game that I didn't realize that, oh yeah, beforehand it tells you like this and this, and the big one down there that says this is a love story. So I was doing this all wrong. I've been approaching this all wrong. So let's approach it differently this time. Let's see. This is where I left off.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Hey narrator, wanna see me flirt with the princess?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I don't know. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Uh-huh. Listen, I've played in Stars in Time. I know when I'm in a time loop when I see one.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, don't say that, man. He could probably read your thoughts.
What if he hears us?
Oh!
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Oh, I love this.
Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me.
I knew
Not
it!
that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
You have a country to save, hero. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Okay. Twirls my pointer finger next to my head in a, oh my god, he's crazy expression. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I save scummed a little bit because I was curious to see what I would do if I went and listened to you, Mr. Narrator, and it got me killed no matter what I chose. So
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away.
I'm getting also Disco Elysium vibes with the voice of paranoia.
And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Uh-huh.
And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
So true.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Plot twist, the narrator's the villain all along.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
This is like Disco Elysium. It's the same voice actor reading out the lines, and now I have a voice of paranoia now. That's okay.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
I don't know, buddy. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Just being around her in the end shut down all of my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse. Let's go with this one.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to her.
I did, though!
Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Well, I guess in this timeline, I technically didn't listen to you because I think originally I was going to be like, okay, we'll be right back, princess, and then we barred the door with the table, and then she somehow managed to come out and then kill me. To quote you, yeah, let's do...
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Mr. Nair. Also, hi, Jimmy. You almost certainly did not listen to him. I guess technically in this timeline, I didn't listen to him. But in an alternate timeline, where I did try to slay the princess, she stomped the heck out of me and I died. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
What town? What country? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I'm the chosen one?
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Did you walk in, no questions, no comments, stabbed her? No, I talked to her, and then I was like about to go up the stairs, and then I'm just like, oh, you could turn around right now and just stab her, and I chose that option. Then you didn't listen to him. Ah, dang it, the loophole. God dang it. Judge, I await your verdict. No!
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special.
You know, this voice is also giving me, if anyone's watched Smiling Friends, this sounds very similar to the red guy. I don't know if he has a name or anything, or if he's literally just called Red Guy.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her?
Yo, am I crazy or something? Do I just have voices in my head? How come I can hear the narrator? How come I can hear the narrator? Are they like talking through my head right now?
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
Yo, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to gatekeep her tragic backstory. So then I won't be able to fall in love with her and then release her and we live happily ever after. That's what you're trying to do.
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
Okay, that's a weird leap in logic, but okay.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already.
Narrator, are you a separate personality? I mean, you have the same voice that I do, so, I mean, it's not a huge, it's not a complete,
you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. Let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Oh, hi, Aaron. Hey, how come it's taking you so long to slay the princess? You know, that's kind of the name of the game. Listen, I'm just trying to, look at my options.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Let's proceed to the cabin. Hey Aaron, did you know that
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Huh.
The smooth wood of the
Wait a
walls
second.
almost featureless.
that door...
The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the
Wait
room.
a second.
A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Wait a second. Last time there was a door there, and then the table was upright, and the dagger was on the table. Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door?
Yeah, exactly!
There was a
My
door
thoughts
here last
exactly! Option 1, kill, which is cool. 2, not kill, which isn't cool. I have a feeling this is a long game, so I'm going to do multiple... I'm going to try different, paths.
It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm
If
going
this
to
jump
need all
scares
of
me,
you
I
to
swear
pull
to God.
yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Listen, man, I just got killed, and I time looped back to the beginning. Listen. Don't tell me to be calm here.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
No jump scares, can confirm. Okay, cool. Alright, obligatory mean comment quota. Yeah, wait, aren't you at the Italian festival right now, Aaron? Yes, so deep breath in, deep breath out. Sifrin, is that you? No, I'm kidding. Your task awaits and only you can do it. Okay, let's see. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror.
There's a
table,
mirror right
the
there.
blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Oh my gosh, you two, get a room. No, I'm kidding.
There's definitely a mirror.
Who is this Aaron Bell? Sounds like a chump. There's definitely a mirror.
There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Why would you lie about there not being a mirror when it's clearly right there? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am, Maya. These dialogue options are so freaking good. I was laughing last time too. The first 20 minutes of the game had really good dialogue options. Let's see. I really want to do this one. We're doing this one.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? Maybe he's trying to keep us from looking because there's something horribly wrong with us. No, there isn't something horribly wrong with you. You look exactly how you're supposed to look. Stop second-guessing my every word.
This whole cabin is different than I remember it being. Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
I can't even see myself in the reflection. Wipe the mirror. Oh, wipe the mirror clean.
You
Oh,
reach forward
okay.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Wait a minute. Am I human? I think I asked that last stream. Am I even human? And the mirror's gone too, which is another big thing.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Explore this whole cabin. Wait, no, this whole cabin is different than I remember it yeah.
Very different. He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
How do you know? You weren't... You clearly aren't remembering what just happened. I guess you don't time loop with me, Mr. Narrator.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
I guess let's take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
I also really like how the cursor changes if I have the dagger in my hand.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
I'm gonna make a bomb.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this
Thank
off,
you, Aaron.
so long
Do
as
it,
you
do it,
don't
do
lose
it.
faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Let's enter the basement now. Alright.
You cross
Whoa.
over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Ooh. I don't remember if it... Are those eyes blinking at me? Oh, I don't like that.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Okay, I think the paranoid voice is going to basically say everything that I'm going to say, so...
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Oh boy, here we go.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Oh!
We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
She time loops with me? Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
That kind of says something, don't it? Dang it, I'm sorry. Mean quota was met. I'm working over. You're good. I don't mind. How hard is it to throw a knife? I'm gonna talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her, Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step off into the void between the stairs. Continue down the stairs in silence. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
I'm going to talk to her.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good. Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Is she gonna look distorted and scary? Oh god.
As you emerge,
oh.
you find yourself
What the
between
heck?
two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness.
What the
A
heck?
smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
I don't like this.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
You're the voice of reason? I guess you technically are amongst the other two voices right now.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
And the narrator's just going, actually.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Oh, poor baby, it's gonna be okay.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Dude, that means she isn't chained anymore, right?
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, God. Let's go to the... Let's go to the right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you
Oh,
are.
God! Oh, Jesus!
I told you I was going to find you.
Oh, I don't like it.
As
Ow!
the path approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little
Jesus.
knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
I didn't know she was gonna time loop with me.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I told you, man, but you didn't listen to me. It's just like, I know, we only met once before.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Are you causing the time loops, lady? Oh, Jesus!
Your
Oh,
blood begins to coagulate.
Jesus
It's as if
Christ!
every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs,
It doesn't help that this game is really loud in my ears.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Liver, nerves,
Oh, I like that. I love that so much.
liver.
The overlay of the other line.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Aaron, that's the equivalent of Guardians of the Galaxy, where Mantis gets hit in the head with, like, a rock or something, and then Drax just goes, Mantis, watch out, as she's already, like, unconscious on the floor. That's the equivalent of it. Oh, God.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Okay, pushy.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Again, your eyes
Jesus.
shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Oh, I hate this.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Nerves,
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
lungs.
Oh, I
She's
hate
not
this
saying
so much.
Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Dude, this is don't talk to me so calmly like this isn't a horrifying experience.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Nerves.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
Nerves. Heart.
Oh, I probably, there's a lot of options.
Lungs.
How about I just kill you instead? Let's do...
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess
Oh,
leans
jeez.
forward,
Oh, God.
bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Jesus Christ.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Whoa.
Make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
One moment,
lungs,
and then you're
liver,
gone.
Nerves,
Just
lungs,
like
liver, nerves,
that.
heart, lungs,
Ah,
liver,
and
nerves,
there's the
heart,
fear.
lungs, liver, nerves. She pulls away. Lungs, liver,
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
In a weird, twisted way, I guess.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways? You're a lunatic.
I know. You told me last time. Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Yeah, you're really
The
terrifying.
world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
People will die if you do... People will die if you do to them what you've done to me.
But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again.
Ew.
All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Okay. Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around. You're a lunatic, you know that, right? If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation? Yeah, I'll do that.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Okay, fair. I guess. How about I just kill you instead? And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even. You want to be friends with her? What if I refuse?
We're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until
Uh-oh.
your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
How about I just kill you instead? I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. I feel like... she is crazy, but I feel like the only way to get out of this alive is to, like, try and team up. God. Let's see. I guess let's try this.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think...
Oh, shoot! Oh no, what just oh no, I didn't mean to click. Maybe I should autoplay this.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's wrist, The stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment in oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Liver, no. I don't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
How about you go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
Yeah, but you're really scary.
Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
Okay, fine.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
Narrator's so
You can
done
feel the
with this.
static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
I hate
The only
this.
thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement.
Oh
It would
great,
be
now
real
there's a door.
shame if it had locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you
Damn.
still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
I think she's gonna overpower me. Try the door.
Oh, look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world.
Oh boy, I think the door's locked.
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Pull
Oh,
against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
uh-oh.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
We controlled the story.
Heart, lungs, liver. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
You got a
I don't
point.
know. Secret reasons? Liver.
Yeah, you're holding out on
The door
us.
is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
This isn't
I
gonna.
thought you wanted us to slay her.
Sass.
The same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do?
Let's see.
I said, what do we do?
Uh-oh. I have no options.
Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. You do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs.
Oh my god, this is great.
Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it.
This is great.
Heart. Lungs. Liver. You're terrible at this. No, I'm doing my best.
Voices in my head are fighting.
Focused on running things when Other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Uh-oh, please don't jump scare me again.
Finally, I can...
Oh, Jesus.
Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Trust him. So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. That's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
I can hear
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again.
I love it. He's just like, oh,
Finally,
yeah,
that was
right, fuck
awful.
this
I
guy.
really don't know how you do it. Heart, lungs, liver.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Four.
Scared the shit out of me. Oh, God. Can I lower this volume? Oh my God. Yeah, look at that. That's so loud. My head is gonna get... Alright.
Lungs, liver,
That's a little better. Okay.
heart,
That's a little better.
liver.
Let's try and leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard.
Oops.
You've actually done it. Liver. You've actually nerved everyone. Heart, lungs,
It's so beautiful.
nerves,
I can't wait to ruin it.
liver,
But it's so cold, too.
heart,
It's itching against my skin.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
heart,
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
nerves, heart,
Why is it so cold?
liver.
What the heck? What the heck? You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead. The mirror! The gosh
She's
darn
gone.
mirror.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone too. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I
Take
should
her
feel
to
better with her
Brazil.
gone. But I don't.
The narrator's
Yes.
gone.
Does that mean the world ended? Yeah. No voice needing us anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold.
Uh-oh. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. It's calling us, and not in a good way.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
It's the only option I have. The mirror never scared you before. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm talking to the hero.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. What? It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. What is happening? Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a good question. I don't know what I am.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of... Oh, shoot, wait. I just realized I also have to park my car. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back, everyone. I'll be right back and we'll continue. Let me just make sure, where's the thing that I need? Okay, I'll be right back. Guys, this is the freaking worst. I knew I should have parked my car earlier. Now they're blocking me and I have to wait and park later. Also, I have to fix something. What the hey? This is the freaking worst. Why is this? Okay. Hold on. We're gonna move this, like... There we go. That's a lot better. Alright, we're continuing. I didn't even get to park my car, but whatever. Who friggin' cares? The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Interesting.
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
I knew it.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Oh, okay. Well, feelings... the feelings are immediately gone. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
You can't fix her. Oh, I can't fix her. If she was... If this was like Slay the Prince, I wonder how this would have gone for me. I'd be all like, I can fix him. But right now I just want to be her friend. But then also this is a love story. I'm conflicted. Let's see. Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Let's hear her. Let's let her out of there. Let's do that.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Huh.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
This music's really nice too. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I can fix her? Yeah, I probably can, considering that there's 90 achievements in this game. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
The way she talks is giving me FNAF Circus Baby vibes. It's very whispery, and it's like meant to sound calming, but there's also like a hint of like there's something going on here. There's something like unsettling behind it. That's the vibe this voice is giving me, and I don't like it. It's scaring me. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Let's do this.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Aaron, it's meant to sound I mean evil. She's evil. Me. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop. Oh, yeah.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Well, if I just wait here, like she said, nothing's going to happen. So I guess, well, let's forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh.
You won't.
Oh! Whoa! Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1! What?!
You're on a path in the
What?
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
The real Slay the Princess
basement
starts
of that
here
cabin
achievement? What?!
Princess, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What in the time loop and what? No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your key. Oh, thank God. It's just like iSat where I can zone out and stuff. First date didn't go so well, huh, buddy? Get stuck in it. Okay, hold on. We gotta pause for 1 minute. That was the coolest thing I've seen in a visual novel. Okay, well, granted, I haven't played many visual novels. I've only seen gameplay of Doki Doki Literature Club, and that's really it. This is okay. Words are very hard to convey for the feelings I'm feeling right now. I guess, to put it shortly, I'm glad this is one of my first visual novels that I am playing. The next thing I gotta continue is Scarlet Hollow. That's another visual novel that seemed really, really good. Oh, hi Shane, how's it going? Did you just get here? Did you see the cool thing that just happened? Please tell me you saw it. It was so cool. You just got here. Oh no! There was a cool thing that happened. I was talking to this like weird entity thing, and she's like everything and she's nothing at the same time. I don't know, it's weird to explain. And then I had to like forget in order to receive, like, give her different perspectives or something. And then she was like saying like, oh, the princess, she wants you to remember her, but you won't. And then I died, and now I'm back here, and then yeah, I'll save the VOD. I'll show you. It was the coolest thing. And the achievement, I got like 4 achievements just now. It was really funny. I got like, the real Slay the Princess starts here. And now I'm back in chapter 1. Let your terrors loose upon the world. That was when I let the princess out of the cabin. Okay. But enough of that. We're gonna continue. Let's see. Let's pick a dialogue that I didn't choose last time. Let's see. Actually, oh wait, I pressed tab, I think it said, right? Is that... Yeah, skipping. Yeah, it's skipping right now. Oh, thank God. Thank you, I sat in this game for letting me skip things I've already seen. Let me see what else, though. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution! See, this is why I hate time travel. No, time travel is great. Nothing bad ever comes out of it. What are you talking about? Also, why is it not skipping? I guess okay, because I never clicked on this one before, we're gonna do it. That's the spirit.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess with it.
Okay, proceed into the cabin. Oh wait, I should probably save. I just realized I didn't save.
The interior of the cabin is all...
Alright, and then return. Let's see. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
So true, Jimmy. Nothing bad happens with time travel. Looks at Sifrin and Okabe. So goddamn true, though. Also, Aaron, if you're still here, I see you playing ISAT. Good man, good man. Jimmy, if you didn't know, Aaron has done the friend quests.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
I think I've seen this. Alright, there we go. Just checking in on you. Continue down the stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna choose the options that I haven't chosen.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I think I've seen all this too.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yeah, let's see what happens if we actually listen and try and kill her.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
And then all my organs will shut down and I'll die.
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Let's see what happens. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Let's see what happens.
You lunge forward
Oh,
without
that's...
a moment's hesitation.
Oh, her expression.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought she was actually gonna stop me.
Isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Okay, never mind.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Okay.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
She's gonna grab my arm, isn't she?
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Let's see what happens if we try to check her pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question?
Because I know she...
Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
Yep.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh God. Oh
Something
God.
sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh Jesus.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life.
Dang,
Guess
that was
we're
too
even
easy.
now.
God dang it.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
Sorry, Mr. Narrator. I just had to make sure.
At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
There's no happy endings here.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Razor. Kiss her.
You're on
My
a
friend,
path
you
in
spelled
the woods.
kill wrong.
At the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The time loops be
You're
time
here to
looping.
slay her.
Oh
If
wait,
you
I
don't,
can't skip this.
It will be the end of the world.
Oh wait. It's happening all over again. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Uh-huh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. This whole thing's a crock of shit. Out of nowhere and stab us again. Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed. Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her
What the
heart, she
scallop?
got up and started stabbing us.
Voice of the cheated?
I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Okay, I definitely like this guy better than Voice of Paranoid. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What are you guys talking about in chat right now? You're confusing me. The look. You'll know it when I see it? Okay, alright, let me play the game and then I'll probably figure out what you guys are talking about. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time.
This really
you've
is
been
Disco
able, or at least a
Elysium,
version.
and the voice of the cheat is the necktie.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Whatever, narrator.
We mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
Exactly!
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her.
Okay,
Congratulations,
listen, man.
you've been given a chance to actually do this right.
Do this right! I followed your
And I believe
instructions
other
this
question
time.
was something along the lines of, Oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Stuck in a time loop.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Oh, I
Time
forgot
simply
Stanley
rewind
Parable for a
itself,
second.
or
I
was
have
instead
that downloaded.
transported
I
to
just
a
haven't
different
played it
world
yet.
entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Yeah, I guess if people
Brutus,
don't...
Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here. At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
I'll check... I can check real
We
quick.
were
Hold
so
on.
close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
Let me... Hold on. Because it was gifted to me. Let me see which one I have. Stanley Parable... Where are you? I think I have the deluxe edition? Yeah, I have the Ultra Deluxe edition. So, yippee! Also, I just got messaged. Oh, by my friendo who's... Are you kidding me, Aaron? Okay, context. I have a friend that's playing in Stars in Time currently, and he got this freaking difficult event that... Aaron, if you're still in the chat, are you still on Act 3? Because I tried to get the ghost event in Act 3. No, I mean, okay. He just messaged me, and the achievement too, stay mad. Okay, listen, I did get the achievement because as you can see on my Steam, I 100%ed the game. But here's the thing. I wanted to try to get that event early, like in Act 3, so I can get it over with. But I was having a difficult time with it. And you got it easily, and you're on Act 3, and I don't understand this. This is so unfair. You're not even are you trying to 100% it right now? If only you guys can see what he's messaging me. This is the funniest thing. He's just like, ooh, she's mad. Stay mad. Hey, only I'm allowed to type smile. Only I'm allowed to do that. You don't have the right. Well, anyway, I'm glad you got that event. I really like that. Ooh, I know 2 events you should do, Aaron. I know 2 events you should do. You know how Isabeau always tries to put his hand on your shoulder when you're at the favor tree talking to him, and then whenever you try talking to everybody and he tries to confess, someone interrupts? You should finish up that little quest and tell me about it. Tell me how that goes for you. And then another event you should do is the Change God event. Killing myself real quick. Jumps into a pool of tears. You should do the Change God event. That one's funny. So for that one, oh my god, I'm sorry I'm not playing the game right now. I'm sorry I'm not playing Slay the Princess right now, but this is important. So if you want to do the Change God event, what you need to do is you have to do all the friend quests all over again. And then you have to go through the house without looping forward and then interact with a bunch of broken Change God statues until Mirabelle says something. So I believe how you do this is you have to, after you get the key knife from the 3rd floor, you have to go back to the Change God statue that's on the 3rd floor, and you interact with that, and then yeah, and then you just do what I just said, and then I think you're a smart guy. You'll be able to figure that one out. I laid down the groundworks, but anyway, you should do those 2 events. I don't know, might be fun, And then kill the change god. Oh, you're so funny, man. Good luck with that. Anyway, I should probably keep playing this game. Sorry for that, guys. All right. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, we should be fine.
That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip. You'll save the world in no time at all.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's talk about the princess real quick.
Just
because,
be quick about it.
she kind of, I stabbed her in the chest, and she was kind of fine. I should probably let you know that, since you think you know everything, Mr. Narrator. We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me.
I am listening, though.
Trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, why don't you do it, Mr.
Oh,
Narrator?
and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Okay, I love Voice of the Cheetah. Okay, Voice of the Cheetah might be my favorite so far, even though I've only met 2 voices. I'm sure there's more. All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me? I kind of want to go through those options again to see what the Voice of Cheat says.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, something just popped up on my screen. 1 second. Also, I'm not trying to overcomplicate things. I'm just trying to make sure I got all the facts straight. Also, thank you for the follow, Aperture AI. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I gotta fix this. There we go. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Alright, that's all.
Now,
Let's
if
go.
you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
What if I just turn around and leave?
And away we go. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yeah, away from the cabin. I'm out of here. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, which is the cabin. I'm not going back to that cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our... Jesus. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Alright, if I'm gonna play the role as a little shit, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's strange.
Oh.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
Wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go away from the cabin. Okay, What happens if I turn around again?
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Uh-huh. But I'm in a time loop, so technically, everyone won't die. Also, hi, Real Chicken Manny. Good to see you again.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yeah, that's right. I follow my own rules.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting fuzzy.
Uh-oh, something's happening. What's going on?
What's going on? Where are we?
Oh no, it's bringing me back.
That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he? The world around you is unwound. It's physical matter replaced by textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. Alex, is it a time loop? Or is it more like Steins Gate? Well, I'm just saying time loop because it's easier to say. Is it more like Steins Gate though? Then I wonder. There is a distinct rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Oh god, oh no, I don't want to be touched! Dealers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. You must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Oh! Jesus. I just got an achievement! Return to your destined path!
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Uh-huh. A princess, huh? I hate this. I just got denial. Return to your destined path or face the consequences. Oh my god, I'm sweating right now. The sound effect for the freaking me dying is so loud.
You're here to slay.
Okay, I guess that didn't work. I guess we have to go. Alright, let's okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Let's see, let's proceed into the cabin, I guess. Consequences for your
interior of the
actions?
cabin is
I
almost
think what it
entirely
wants you
bare.
to do is to leave again. No. Let's enter the basement without the blade this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, I just remembered something. Aaron, if you're still here, and if not, I'll probably just message you. Since you got the ghost event, you should tell Loop. Okay, Loop has a bunch of reactions to the stuff that you do in loops and everything. You should tell Loop that you saw a ghost of yourself. You should do that and see what they have to say.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, she's actually like softly spoken now?
It's hypnotizing.
No, wait.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Man, I was in the middle of looping too. Does that mean you were in the middle of
Don't let it
jumping
fool
into
you.
tears?
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
hi! Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Oh, I see what you mean, Aaron. Yeah, Loop has a bunch of different reactions to certain things, so good thing I caught you while you were figuring out where to go. Yeah, you should tell them that you saw a ghost of yourself.
You walk down the stairs and
Don't look so
eyes with
sad.
the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Are you saying here again because I'm talking to the princess, or are you saying here again because Luke just went, here again? Wow, you really like talking to me, don't you, Stardust? Because I got that too, and it scared the heck out of me. When I got that in my playthrough, I was just like, I like talking to you, Loop. I'm kind of making Sifrin talk to you, but I'm sure Sifrin likes chatting.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Oh my god, her looks are alluring me. Oh my god.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Oh, if I don't come here with the dagger, No. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. Actually, wait. Beat her to death with hammers? Are you insane? She'll probably stab me in the side again, and then I'll flop over dead, and then we're gonna have to go back.
You're only making this more difficult.
Wow, you actually, like, not look scary for once, lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
You're gonna jump scare me, aren't you, lady? This game is still loud, even though I lowered it a little bit.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Let's go with this.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
All right, you're very you're being very nice, but I know your game. You can't fool me. You can probably fool the hero, but you
Or
can't
if
fool
that doesn't
me.
work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh,
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
what the hey?
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Narrator! How could you do such a thing? I'm assuming he was the one who locked the door.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Uh-huh.
Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She
Oh,
barely
Jesus
hesitates
Christ!
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my god, I hate this. I hate
As she
this.
rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
What the?
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Let's see what happens if we save her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted
I
wound
hate
on the princess's
this
arm,
so
just
much.
above
I
the
hate
unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack
Unfazed.
through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, she was very calm. Wait, hold on. Loop just told me exactly what you told me about the stat. Wait, what? I'm very confident that if you go to one of the options to when you talk to Loop, there's an option to talk about different things that Cyphrin sees during loops and stuff. Alright, hold on.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her
Oh God,
gaze
this
meets
is-
yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Yeah.
It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah. So, yeah, he told me to interact with a bunch of Hey, stop getting distracted. Slay the princess. Okay, I'm sorry, yeah, fine.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape.
Oh, I knew it. You're the one doing this. You're
As
pulling the
princess
string.
approaches
What
the
the
bottom
heck are
stair,
you doing?
Your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What are you making me do?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
I knew the narrator was behind this.
What are you doing?
What the? Oh, you evil son of a gun. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body
Oh,
leans
Jesus.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, and look where that led me. Oh, Jesus. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hand.
He's so mad at me.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it
Oh,
into
Jesus.
your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning
You're
pain
controlling the
slices
narrative.
its way into your body.
sorry.
Oh, jeez.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Yeah, this is worse than... Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark.
This is what happens when I try to make friends and buddy. This is where my gentle giving heart leads me.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh my god, I can't do this again, man. I can't do this again.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, just stop, man. I wish I can turn back, but I can't. Anyway, while I'm back at the beginning, Aaron, go talk to Loop and then click on, what is it, the third option? It's like the third one after you have, like, what do you want, like, we should talk about something. It's the third option, and then there's a bunch of things you could talk about. I'm pretty sure I'm like 100% certain it's there, but anyway. That's the wrong tab. Whoops.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh god, I'm getting deja vu. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Yeah, I know what you're on
If he
about.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Voice of the smitten. What the... Okay, I think I still like Voice of the cheated better, but smitten is definitely probably a second if this is going where I think it's gonna go.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
What? What?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Okay, now I'm sad that the Voice of the cheated was so shortly lived, because what did I do that loop? I turned back, right? Yeah, no, I turned back and tried to leave the cabin, but it kept leading me back there, no matter what I did. Oh, now I'm sad.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I can't. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing... Oh, this is the same thing as before.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Whoops, sorry.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, What's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
Nope.
Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Brother, I can't. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
We're going to proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah,
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I think so too.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
I think Hero, we can say that Hero is just like the person. Like, I'm treating this like Disco Elysium, where the hero is the equivalent of Harry Dubois, and then the different voices are like the personalities and stuff. Do you know if I like do things the same way to get cheated again? Like I can do that whole route again, or is that route just done and over with? If my voice sounded like that, I wouldn't shut up, that's for sure. No, dang it. Then I shouldn't have done that while I was with the voice of cheat. No, because I think they're my favorite. No. Okay, well, you know what that means. Oh no, wait, this is probably a long game, so it's gonna take me a while until I can search up videos. Jimmy, are you able to, it meant to stop you from accidentally oh, I see. Jimmy, could you find a video of, like, the route for the cheated voice, so I don't risk spoiling myself if I do it myself? F no? Aww. I'm sad. Find it myself. How many videos are there for Slay the Princess? Is there a lot? Are there a lot of voices? Sheesh, so mean. I'm gonna ask Kate then. Fine, I'm gonna ask Kate. Jesus Christ. I don't need you. No, I'm glad this is popular. It's really good. Anyway, we're proceeding to the cabin. wanna know what?
The interior
Oh,
of the cabin
whoa.
is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in
Whoa.
fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This
The blade is your
fancy.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Even the music is kind of nice.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Oops.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Let's wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement
Wow,
creaks
very
open,
different now.
revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh wow, her voice is very different now.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
Yeah,
You barely
just a
even
little
know
bit.
the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Psh, I know her better than you, Mr. Narrator. Or Mr. Wait. I've held my tongue till now, but you're oh, wait, that was the hero, not the narrator. Whoopsie!
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Let's see what she looks like.
You walk down
Oh
the
wow,
stairs
she's
and
smiling
lock
now.
eyes with
Is
the
her dress
princess.
different?
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Uh-huh, she can sense the aura emitting from me. Totally, yeah, that's it.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Okay, once I finish this, and then sometime in the future, I cannot wait to play Stanley Parable.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Oh my
I
god.
was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back.
Yeah, I told
I didn't
you.
want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she killed us.
My friend. No. She said we're dashing, we're it. No, evil, stay focused.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
This guy is beyond delusional.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
No, I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
the shift in tone that the words that I'm pretty sure she said this before too. This is very misleading. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Huh.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Uh-huh.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Okay, it might have been. No, I don't want the world to... I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Jesus Christ. I could go full crazy. I could match her freak if I wanted to. I guess there's a run for that, isn't there? Well, because the world... I'm gonna choose this one.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
I think you care. That you you're pulling a Sifrin fake smile right now, lady.
She wasn't confused for long.
If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Oh my god, this guy. Speaking of... Yes, Aaron, what's up? Oh, you did the thing I wanted you to do. You did the thing. Yeah, that... Yep, I got it. And then, everyone is afraid of you, and Sif loops back. I love that scene so much. There's so many scenes in ISAT that I absolutely love. Actually, there's this person on Twitter that... I don't think I follow them, but I think they tweet so much that they just pop up on my feed because I follow a bunch of other ISAT people. And I think they're a little freak, if you know what I mean. Because I saw them tweet one day those portraits of Sifrin going, "I got it," and looking very scary towards his family. And that person tweeted out saying, "Is it weird if I think this is hot?" You do you, I guess. Twitter person, you do you. And yes it is. Anyway, I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Uh-huh. Good
That's
reason.
Okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
This is so misleading.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, this is...
That's because she's perfect.
Okay, alright, Smitten, I'm gonna need you to sit down for a
Do you
second.
think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh yeah, I will always be here. Me and you, forever. Together, telling the same story over and over again until you slay the princess. Did you hear that? Slay the princess!
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Yo, imagine if she did though, and we and the narrator just didn't know it. It's just like, kill them, and just in the back of her head constantly. Let's see. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Oh god, lady.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Sure we can, watch
Why
this.
are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Oh my god.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Pulls the narrator out of the screen and kills him with the dagger. Let's rescue the
No.
princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
Ooh.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Wow, she looks really
You
pretty.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
He does not like this.
Only you had a weapon. One slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Let's see where that's gonna lead us, because I have a very, very suspicious feeling.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah,
You're so gullible. It's the only thing you've ever doubted, the actual truth.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
The music is
It
shifting.
makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
The music's shifting. I don't like this. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Broken? What's going on?
The light is starting to darken.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find
What
something
the-
else to want if that makes you happy.
What the art style changed? What's going on?
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. This is, I don't like this. I want you to make me unhappy. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. Let's keep pushing it.
Okay, if that's what makes
Jesus.
you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Yeah, the narrator's gone. What the... What? You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match.
Alright, buddy, you need to sit down, Smitten.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Oh.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Alright. Approach the mirror again. You approach the mirror. And you gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I just got an achievement. You've grown? What the heck? What am I? This is... Hold on. I'm trying to get a good angle of what the... Okay, I don't like that. I think we did change. I think our appearance did change a bit. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. There. Oh, you were at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and
When you open
complicated
so
truths.
many fortune cookies.
What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
You lost me. You lost me, lady.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You remind me of another character I've seen from a piece of media, but there's a lot of things I could talk about with you, lady. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Why would I say that? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now.
Oh, it's just like what my friend said.
inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. Okay, just being nice all of a sudden. Why not?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What makes me special? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
True.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I'm learning more about myself every day thanks to your actions.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Aw, that's kinda nice, I guess.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Aww. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
There's some deep philosophical stuff in this, but I'm not going to be the one to break all that down. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Yeah, what made me special, lady? I want to try something, but first I need to save. I'm gonna try something. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Ah, okay. I guess I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Ooh! Everything goes dark and you die. I am never prepared for... An idolized vessel. Bring the deconstructed damsel to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh god,
and
roll
at
it
the end
back.
of that path
Here we go
is a
again.
cabin.
Okay, we're probably gonna call it here for this stream because I'm getting a little bit tired, and yeah, we've been streaming for a good like 2 hours. This is a really, really good visual novel. I'm glad this is like one of my first ones. It's leaving like a good impression for visual novels for me. Yeah, okay, we're gonna call it here. I want to save. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's call it here, and then we'll pick it up another stream. Really, really good game, like I said. Alright, so yeah. Thank you for everyone who joined and stuck around and get excited for the next stream of Slay the Princess. Really, really good game. Alright. Hope everyone has a good night. Bye-bye.